Three longtime friends, blending the spine-chilling thrills of horror and true crime.
The wildest Reddit stories.
And the hottest pop culture moments, one bold episode at a time. Welcome to The Bold Blend.
I'm Nay.
I'm Kate.
And I'm Ange. Ganong way ring light si Kate now.
Ay, sorry, sakit ka akong mata.
Basta lang nakalimot ka ba?
No. 3 nights na ko, like 4 a.m. mo sleep and mumata og 9. So, yeah.
9 a.m.
Okay.
or 9 p.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Like, yeah, nag-work ako
OT, heavy
whole
ba
time.
siya lately?
O niya, kahinumdum ka sa
Yeah.
akong Russian sleep story.
Loo!
Sa tayo mong advice?
Kanang
sleep.
makahelp jud ang sleep, guys.
O, di ba?
Kate, sleeps 5 hours a day.
Makahelp.
Pero, di ba ginang ideal nga sleeping time?
Gani. Kanang magbarag-barag pagyapon ka na nga sleeping time.
Ah,
Nakoy disclaimer as we go on this episode. So you're probably here mga nagkaraoke sa gawas. So at the moment nagakanta og the only exception kay birthday sa akong igagaw. So
shout out ni Hailey.
yeah, I love you, Hailey.
Williams.
Hailey Williams.
Hailey ra.
Hailey
Yung
Williams.
baila niya.
I love Hailey Nicole Williams. Shout out for Marie. Start na tayo. Tabian kay ta. Dali na.
Ah, di ba?
Nagbali mi flight pero sige ra yaman may tabi kay amon ko'y flight igalas 12.
So, yeah. Dito. Good luck.
Let's get to it.
So, welcome to our mini episode for Pride Month. Yeah, happy Pride Month. Flag.
Insert flag.
For this episode, we'll be discussing the Reddit story. Oh, dili gid siya story, pero yeah. It's from the subreddit No Stupid Questions by God of War 1234. Wow, edgy.
Oh.
Or like fan lang gid siya sa game. Pero 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm not judging. Maybe.
Low-key.
Okay. So, am I homophobic for saying that I don't give a shit about how you live your life? So, this person PM'd me here on Reddit, calling me homophobic and an asshole because essentially I basically said that I don't give a shit about who you want to date or marry or whatever, since it doesn't affect my life. And I'm not staying up late thinking about, boy, them gays and them lesbians sure are destroying the fabric of society. If you're LGBTQ plus, then great, I support you. The problem I have is when some radicals try and force their beliefs on me and others. Or in my case, call me homophobic for simply stating that I don't care, nor should anyone care about who you sleep with or marry. So, am I homophobic for having beliefs like that? Edit. I think the person who PM'd me because of this comment that I wrote, I don't get it. Why is this such a trendy and hip thing to do? I don't give a shit if you're LGBTQ or not, since it's literally not at all important in my life. In fact, why should it be an important factor in my life at all? You just have a preference. How would someone feel if I constantly mention that I'm straight and like girls? Moto yung comment. So, personally for me, if someone is or wants to be gay or lesbian or whatever, then cool. Good for them. But I don't need it jammed into my ears that they're gay or whatever, or that I'm suddenly some bad evil person on par with Hitler or Stalin just because I'm not personally LGBTQ. So, what do you guys think? Is he homophobic or wait, sorry, nag-assume ako ha nga hine kay, I mean, the way OP wrote things kay he, but oh wait, no, sorry, he gidi ay kay, like, ano siya nga, straight siya and ganan siya girls, so
Right.
he, okay. So, what do you guys think?
No, picture na ko siya nga sa iyang life kay surrounded siya with gay people. Just constantly wave flags.
Ako ang sentiment sa story ni OP kay murag 50-50. Kanang bitong at one point like okay ra jud siya, wa siya care if unsa ka I mean that's what we want ba ano nga dili ta defined by our sexuality lang kay dili siya normal, 'di ba? But at the same time, nasa siya giingon nga kanang I don't want it jammed onto my face constantly. Although there are some people who make their sexuality their personality na gani. You know that? So murag medyo torn ko. So maybe ma-change akong mind once i-share ni Nea yung thoughts. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I have the same sentiments with Ange, but akong picture man good if it's jammed into his face. All what? Where does he live? What does he do? Why is he around so much? Or is he the only straight person in his area? Like, ganong bothered kasi. But
Although,
uh,
ang nature sa iyang pag-post kay GPM siya, 'di ba, sa Reddit.
mm,
Would,
Yeah.
could this be like on a subreddit lang constantly gay people are posting things on someone? 'Di ba? Like,
Ah,
you know,
why
like
is he there?
yeah, but like why are you there? Could it be I mean, nasad ko yung mga nabaan dyan nga gay people who loves video games could possible baka nga like in a subreddit for his God of War nga game perhaps, 'di ba?
maybe.
So but like
Yeah.
yeah, medyo duha-duha ko unsa ako ang i-tag sa kang OP, 'di ba? What do you guys think?
Right. I think kani kay he basically is not an ally, but he's not supporting it. He's just like, It's your thing." Now, if you're an advocate for the LGBT rights and everything, then you would not consider. I mean, you'd think that this guy is kind of an a hole, but not necessarily a homophobe. Siguro just or maybe slight kay murag none of my business, but or maybe someone passive. And
Mm.
um, I don't think it equates. I'm not saying it equates to it, but it just reminds me lang. Medyo ko rin nga it equates, but it reminds me sa katong Black Lives Matter movement. When there are some people who say all lives matter, in a sense, na I don't want to support this group specifically, but I support everyone, including the me. And in a
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't equate to that, but it just reminds me of it because it has that vibe. Na I am not for this specific advocacy. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Bitaw, bitaw. Kay kanang kuan ra gid kayo like dili gid siya directly nagkuan og say og homophobic nga remarks. Oh wait, no wait. I don't know. Did you
Yeah.
ga discuss kay like
Yeah.
I don't, oh,
I agree with what Nea
Agree.
shared. Kanang murag dili sa takaingon, di man jud ka makaingon kay wa man siya gisulti nga homophobic nga like God, why do you want the same sex? That's disgusting. Wa man siya inana ang gisulti. But basically, murag wa lang koy pake. Like you do you. I mean, no, for me, having known how people dealt with the LGBTQ plus people before, especially katong mga very crude, mean ones, kita mo in your face mo kay sila nga we don't like you, you're not part of this society, or you don't belong here na. So like if in ana mo gud ang murag gigikanan or like ang initial nga response from before kay grabe na sad baya ang improvement now, no, you'd think nga mas maayo na lang ng inana nga neutral lang. I know now we're fighting for our place, but the least that we want are kanang mga tao nga vocally against the community man good. So yeah, so it doesn't really equate to being homophobic, but at the same time murag wala lang sa jud siya support. But that's better than being a homophobe man po, 'di ba? I don't know if that's just me thinking about the bare minimum, pero you know, there's still
Mm.
na siya murag silver lining of being a kanang may na lang in ana gani. So I don't know, maybe guys, yeah, I don't know.
I think if this guy is American, it's a big deal because basically,
mm,
that's tolerance and not really, not really support, not really. I don't know. I don't know unsa pa, but It's just you exist. I don't care. But that's a big deal because their um LGBT movement there is very different from here, and I think culturally said gay. You know how outspoken Western people are, and they'd really want to hear that support. Whereas here, more it's a bit different. So I guess no matter sad ang cultural difference sa atong opinions ug sa ilaha.
Nasa yung chance, no, nga this person could be like, kanang, closeted or something. Kay like, ngano mara siya ma-affected nga na yung stranger ni PM niya or something like that nga. Eh, you don't know this person, but like, I mean, you have to discuss it on Reddit tapod nga PM ka, gingnan ka, homophobic ka or something. And I mean, di ba siya care? So, nga naman siya care nga giingnan siya nana.
Definitely touched a few things there. Yung murag, ooh. Ooh.
I love how gay people just think everyone else is closeted.
Yeah.
You know, no? Kanang murag, na
Yeah, murag sensitive guys sila sa kuan. I mean, if he doesn't care, then okay. I mean, di man rin need sa mag-comment.
nakagets ko sa point ni Kate, no, kay, you know, when you're young and wala pa nimo nadawat sa imong kaugalingon nga you are not straight, na kay chances ngayon na ka mo deflect. Di ba?
Yeah.
Kadungog mo sa 17 I hate about you. 17 I hate about
No, but I love it.
It's so kusog, so it would probably be here in my mic.
It's so
Oh my god,
gay.
it's so kusog. Oh my god. But anyway, kana ba? Maka-remember ko before katong, you know, younger me nga murag di man ko inani murag lain nun jud ni alang di pa ka anak ka mature to accept nga mao na ikaw gani. Na murag inana nga murag maka-deflect gay ka mo imong way of like sa imong denial ba. So, yeah, possible nga closeted si OP. To some extent, siguro, or maybe we're just judging. I don't know.
Oh, that's what we do. We judge.
Yeah. But also, no, kanang, maybe wala sa siya kanang, if you have nothing good to say, then I mean, why say it naman sa kuan? Like, if di siya ganahan o mga like, para niya propaganda or something. I mean, like, dili na mo yang say. But with the way ni kan murag ma-imply gani niya nga kuan, murag nga gi-shove daw sa iyang face ang kuan beliefs and unsa. Kaya like, ay ko, lagi, di man siya need mo comment or
Right.
something, kuan. I mean, if he doesn't really care, then why comment at all? Diba? So, he cares a little. And
Here's a
he's
little.
Yeah.
kind of a liar.
Point, no? A few, ano guro nga, naka-question siya sa iyang self. Or, mention ba, giunsa siya PM ato nga stranger. Kaya basig, grabe sad kay giyaw si stranger niya, no?
Oh, kanasad.
No?
Kanasad.
Nga
Basta
kanang,
trash talk
kay like, you know how some people get pod if, you know, ma-feel nila nga ano sila. So, possible, unsa ba ka, grabe kayo yaw si stranger nga murag, what did I do wrong? Murag, oh my god, ang ako lang sad ni Ope, no, kay nag-mind ram siya sa iyang own business. Wa man siya nag-go around, ano nga, yeah, so, I don't know. Pero unsa ang sulti sa comments?
Okay. For the
Ooh, yeah.
juicy comments. So, nainiingon nga. That's not the that's not the homophobic part of that comment. Ang katong iyang original comment sa post. Nga, you're not saying that you don't care about how gay people live their lives. You're saying you don't care as long as they're quiet about it. Or at least that's what that comment seems to be saying. Katong part nga. Personally, for me, if someone is or wants to be gay or lesbian or whatever, then cool, good for them. Like, you're also framing it as if being gay was a choice. Gikan isa sa commenter. Yeah. To answer what you're basically asking in that comment, many LGBTQ people have been bullied, abused, etc. because of their identity. A lot of us have to be careful about who we come out to because it's simply not safe. Do you also tell people to shut up about their sexuality when there's straight people talking about their engagement, their straight ships, their crush, etc.? There's literally no sexuality that's jammed into your ears more often than heterosexuality, but you only seem to care when that's done with other sexualities. That is homophobic. Well, isa sa naka-take sa isa ka
That
person.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually, true. Bitaw no? Factors itong gingon ni mo ganyan na bro nga sa the cultural difference. You know, kay mas grabe man jud ang homophobia sa gawas. You know, hearing the hate crimes there or ang same hate crimes here is just not that kanang broadcasted baka or like, you know, shared with the people. I don't know, could be with the media pod kay mas more man good na ana siya nga story sa kanang media sa western nga culture. Not so much here. There are some but I'm
Oh,
not sure, yeah.
here it's mockery.
Yeah,
people
diba?
love the mockery.
Yeah, diba? And
Yeah.
like, very, kuan pod, kanang stereotyped. So, if
Yeah.
gay ka, I remember mo sa katong episode na to with Bianca, ana siya nga, if gay ka, you need to be funny, you need to be extra, ano. And that's what's usually portrayed sa media here sa Philippines. Basta gay ang characters kay funny jud siya, comedy jud
Yeah,
siya. Remember
comedic relief
Private
sila.
Benjamin,
Yeah.
comedy siya. Although naay mga indie movies ba nga medyo serious touching that topic, pero lagi indie movie siya, dili siya mainstream. So not a lot of people are aware about that. So kabantay mo sa mga usual nga mo mainstream kay mga comedy jud. Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah.
another factor jud siya. There are a lot of factors around it jud. So I think dili kayo na to ma-justify ang story ni OP tungod kay lahi man ang atoa here. Lahi ilaha dito. I hope I'm making sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right now ba nga nakakuan ta, nagstorya ako ma-think. Di jud kayo siya super goan, pero lagi dili sa gid siya ally. Ana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Asshole lang yun siya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asshole but not entirely homophobic.
Yeah, pero
Yeah.
like I mean, if katong comment nga kuan ba murag niingon nga murag
Yeah.
choice ang mag-gay.
Mhm.
Kato na murag kibogit ka kanina person mo siya kasabot ana. I mean, he doesn't care but he also doesn't understand. So, I mean,
Yeah.
why talk about it in the first place? Ganang something you don't understand, di ba?
Kaya ka sa katong nga comment, what struck me the most was as long as you're quiet about it. Kaya he doesn't want it shoved in his face. And it makes sense. Now, of course, hetero is the norm. And the moment you are not part of that norm, okay, suddenly you're loud. Suddenly you're shoving it in someone's face. I guess that makes
Actually
sense.
lang. Dito sad ko murag yeah, as long as you're quiet about it. Muna siya, you know how mga coming out stories nga kanang moingon sila nga kanang dili sila entirely accepted but like no comment lang, not accepted but tolerated lang. And I understand no nga we're all longing to be accepted but at the same time kanabitong for me lang ba dili kayo lahi sa jud ko ang tao but for me lang dili jud na mo matter unsang other people is say about me, about my sexuality. I don't care if tolerated lang ko nimo, if you know I mean the less important people, as long as the important ones dawat jud ko murag ina na ba. So
Yeah.
different sa jud siya with how other people deal with that kind of issue nga a lot of us in the community kay nasulayan jud. Nabadyo uban nga kanang kay balo ka nga kanang wala ra sila isulti bad about you. They're not being homophobic towards you. Pero you know pod nga dili ka accepted. Tolerated lang nga okay bayot ka. Okay kay ba ko nga bayot ka pero dili sad nga di jud ti ka dawat pero hilom lang ka diha. Dito ko nakagets nga as long as you're quiet about it. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah.
I mean, you do, you make sense.
And kana siya, no?
Mm.
And Koan said, they're kay, I don't know, Western culture, everyone's fighting for something.
Yeah.
And sometimes now it's hard to keep up.
Does it matter ba kaha nga, oh my God, feel ako, ay di man siguro sila kasabot no, pero this specific line, if naman kayo maminaw nga taga dito,
Because of a certain
yeah, we'll address that later on. But you know how kanang, you know how Americans feel like they are above everyone else?
The center of attention.
Yeah. So
Character.
yeah,
Correct.
you'd think pud ba why a lot of them in ana og reaction towards these controversial things kay murag medyo anad manggod sila nga all eyes on me please, me, so you know,
best country ever.
the greatest country ever.
Nah, but the greatest country, walang tingnan.
Yeah. It's all a bias.
Yeah, I mean, once people move to the greatest country ever, like, para nila ba, mo na ang greatest country ever, makikita mo sila nga, oh, it's the same shitty things from my home country, or like, ano ba?
Nala ko na remember, you know, like working 3 jobs there.
Oh,
Working 3 jobs. Shout out and already hating on the
Yeah.
Philippines
No.
because you know they're
Just be-
thriving.
Just because they're in the greatest country ever, like you get what I'm trying to say sa last
I-
na ko
I get it.
gisulti nga murag kay naaman ka dito, you feel like you're above everyone else. Shout out.
Boom.
Shout
Shout
out.
out because that is true.
Yeah,
And I
because
see a lot of that person's posts na I'm already above.
I sorry, na-unfriend man ko,
Filipinos.
na-appeal ko sa na-purge.
kapisan ko kinihaha ko sa iyan.
Yeah, I was.
If you
purged,
know
but
mga
anyway.
listeners, comment down below who you think it is.
Listeners who are part of that mess or part of our batch, and they know.
Yeah.
But also, last time nakakita kong 5 na yung jobs. Anyway,
Oh my God!
hindi
Oh
ka to
my
same.
God!
Last year
Oh.
ba to? Ang naitabo nga 3 jobs. Oh, murag pila ka months later, 5
5
jobs
jobs
man
na,
ito or something.
OMG.
Oh.
Do we need to keep up? Oh my
I
God, I
don't
only have one
know.
Oh my God, dili enough atong one job and we're living like happy. Happy man gyapon ta, di ba?
I need to keep.
Yeah.
Oh my God, doon sa atong job, guys. Joke ra bitaw, but like, ew.
Didn't,
Oh my
didn't we
God.
say recently we're not gonna hate on any?
That's fine.
Ah, din.
We're not name dropping, man, but the thing
Kana
is,
nga
could be anyone.
promise.
yeah.
Kana nga promise, no? Kay meant to be broken, gina ang kanang.
Kaya remember mo, nga niya na nga by episode 20 or something kay nanatay cancelable takes. I think we're getting there.
Oh my gosh. Hala, hapit kita ma-cancel sa mga Americans. Nga dili
So,
na to audience.
So actually guys, so we will address that here na po. So I know nga katawa-katawa lang me here, but we're really taking that seriously. So if you guys didn't see that specific post, so naami gi-post nga na quote from Harvey Milk, and then for some reason naabot siya sa US audience.
Bisag wala siya gi-boost.
Wala siya gi-boost, I think with the hashtags, bro.
Hashtags,
Yeah.
yeah.
So with the hashtags there, so nabot siya sa US audience, and then happy kay Mickey, hala dagan kay ni like. Murag pag mga 200 ko, hala dagan na ni like.
And everything was positive.
Yeah, and
There
the
was like,
first few comments kay positive, naray mga nag-fight, but like that was more of like a homophobic person. And then
Yeah.
eventually sunod na nako tan-aw kay hala ni 2K. 2K na ang likes, and then ang comments kay niabot na siya 500, ang shares niabot og 500. And then dito na nag-scroll ko sa comments na ay mga ni-share og like accusations, allegations ni Harvey Milk. And first, you know, us, si Harvey Milk ng good kay US citizen siya. And I mean, natural ra nga mas kibaw sila about him.
Yeah.
And kita wala man kita kibaw good. So apparently na siya allegations about, you know, bad things sa iyang life, and we weren't aware. So amo siya gi-research, amo siya gi-fact check, and na-adjud. So although allegations siya, but very strong allegations man good. So we decided na lang jud to remove that post kay I tried nga gilimit lang ang comment, and ang naitabo is people are still able to see the post, and when they saw nga di sila ka-comment adto sila sa line posts ni comment. So medyo we don't
Yeah.
want that negativity, so we decided na lang jud nga i-remove siya, i-delete siya, and to post that statement na lang kay para lang ma-clear nga we don't support, we don't tolerate that kind of
Yeah.
thing here. So yeah.
We don't. So I'm not sure. We apologize, by the way. It's our job to do a bit more research on whatever we put out there. So a yarn. So I guess to wrap it all up, since we promised that this was gonna be a short episode, and late na bitaw ko sa ko ang flight. Um so yeah, bottom line is the dude is not, in our perspective, and I just wanna say in our perspective, because again, cultural difference. In our perspective, he is not totally homophobic. He just, I don't know, tolerates the LGBTQIA people, and he doesn't entirely accept it in our perspective. So he's kind of an a-hole for, again, circling back to don't shove it to my face. Well, the thing is, people are gay and they're right in front of you. Ambot lang asa ka siya. Siya rang only hetero in that area. Um, but yeah, not entirely homophobic. Maybe he needs to work on his people skills. Maybe he needs to be a little more empathetic. But that is our take on that.
Nice. Thank you, bro. Thank you guys for the healthy discussion, for that lovely hating. Anyway, the blend's over for now, but the chaos never stops.
Stay tuned. Stay bold.
And we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.
Bye.